What is going on? It is your friend GSQ Sub-Evo here today representing GSQ with that really cool video. The one you guys all been waiting for. That one topic that everyone's just been like, man, can you please just it up? Yeah, so GSQ will. Unfortunately, the coalition will.
No can do!
The GSQ will. So nonetheless, the game is, well, it's in a state where it's kind of dying. I feel generous using those words, kinda.
That's right.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, shit.
Like, this is very past tense to me. I mean, we could talk about esports all day long, talk about $1 million tournaments.
Why the fuck you lying?
Awesome. But guess what? Truth of the matter is, there's less and less people playing every day. There's less and less people watching those tournaments every time they have one. And we keep questioning why. It's really simple. I mean, if the fans and the people that are actually playing this game understand what's going on.
But I think there is some evidence they've been using deflated balls for quite a while now. Take a look.
Why is it so hard for the people making the game to understand what's going on with it? Now, we don't want to go in that route of let's bash, talk some shit. Nah, we don't want to do that. What we want to do today is talk about the future. We want to talk about what we want. I mean, I gotta hit that table a little harder, I think. I don't know. Fuck! I didn't get the full effect. So, sometimes, with the frustrations that I have with this game, I really need to get that full effect. I think everyone should be complimented with a punching bag, personal. I think it would solve a lot. But today, we're going to talk about Gears of War 5. Gears of War 5, and the way to simplify this whole video really is just to consider this an active thread for what you would like to see in the next game, because I find it so reasonable to conclude that we could just talk about everything that is wrong with this game, and then we could paint a pretty picture for what we'd like to see in the next game. What would you like to see in the next game? Nothing that happened in this game. How about that? That sounds pretty damn good to me, don't you think? So, I'm not gonna go down that route. Like I said, I keep on refraining. It's so fucking hard not to do that.
You can do it!
So, let's talk about what do you want to see in Gears of War 5. Let's talk about let's talk about Horde. Let's talk about all those fun campaign type games that you never really, I guess, enjoy as much as you probably should or could. You know, there's a lot of people out there that buy the game simply just for these reasons alone. And there's actually more people doing this just to play the campaign and play Horde or whatever the case might be with these special game types that are not necessarily always online versus multiplayer, because they're so much more popular actually than versus, to be completely fair about the situation. But I miscalculate my feelings when I just don't care because I don't play those types. So possibly there's a reason why. Let's talk about what would you like to see with these Gears of War types in the future. Can we get a little bit more creative with the coalition? I think that we could, but it's really not up to me. It's up to all you guys. It's up to everyone here, because in a sense, if this actually does stumble to be an actual active community thread type of video, then I think that it would be reasonable to assume that anyone in business would actually look at what their customers are actually saying.
Have a percentage, obviously,
about their business. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that anyone in business should, but will they? So what do you want to see? I want to see a bunch of stuff. What do you want to see, obviously, in Gears of War competitive? What do you want to see in the future there? Do you want to see a continuous amount of escalation only? Do you want to see a new game type pushed upon everyone?
Why parents out here trying to whoop you when your room not clean? If you don't want to come in there, don't come in there. Maybe I like dirt.
And maybe that's the only game type we'll play because we've created it and it was the only thing we've created. Do you want to forget about the rest of what made us to this point? Let's not talk about execution anymore. Let's not talk about, oh, let's just discontinue that Warzone. Yeah. So do you know why those are discontinued? Why we're not going to see that anymore in the playlist is because simply it's not promoted. I guess when the community is that small.
I just can't understand how something so small can be so impressive.
Well, Mark, you would know about that.
That you can actually say that something conclusively is not working anymore based on what we have here today that we've created personally as a screw-up. Oh, man.
You can do it!
Not even gonna go down that route. Competitive. What do you want to see in the future? Do you want to see introduction to maybe different game types, maybe different objectives in different game types to be played competitively? Maybe there would be an actual competitive scene. Maybe something would be actually competitive. What I would like to see with the competitive scene is something a little bit different, perhaps with the movement, maybe perhaps different with the tuning of the shotgun. Maybe don't make me feel so restricted. Maybe don't make me feel so, oh, like the game's just playing for me and I can't do anything that I want to do except for walk in a straight line.
Ugh. Oh.
And shoot my gun. That's not that fun. There's a reason why I play this game. The cover system, the movement, the tuning, everything is very unique to Gears of War. And if you strip that away from me, who the f wants to play it? No one really. So, competitive, obviously we want to see new things. I'd love to see new things. Actually, revitalize the old things, and I think that we would probably reaccumulate the success that has driven us to the f***ing point that we're at. But it might be too late.
Can the US prevent a nuclear strike through hacking techniques?
I don't think it is. Let's talk about online play though. What is there not to talk about? I mean, come on. You got these ranking systems. Now we're pulling everyone from the whole entire Earth, probably people on different planets.
Would you look at that? They look like little children.
Just a match, mate. And we're going to do that at the sacrifice of everyone's connection, so you feel gratified when you play the game to know that some guy in Egypt just raped your ass.
Thank you. Come again, motherfucker.
I got enemies, got a lot of...
With some backwards ass type of backpack out his shithole that we don't even know what the fuck he did. I am tired of bullshit. Well, aren't we all? But the conclusion is, what the fuck would you like to see in Gears of War 5?
See, I'd rather drink all alone.